what it is. It's TK the Poet. You already know it, so you ain't got to quote it. And if I spoke it, you already know what that means. Yeah, I wrote it. Yes, we here. We just got done with week two. We finna talk about week two and see what we got. You know, we're gonna bring up the judges, we're gonna bring up the poets, and it's just something that we gotta speak about week two. Now we hear because I've been hearing a lot of chatter, that some of the poets don't like what the judges been scoring, but hey, look, we're gonna hear it to talk about it. If y'all didn't know, let me rewind and let's get back to the beginning. This is Poetry Life League. If you didn't know, now you know. We going on our third week. Hey, it's about to be fire. It's matches after match. You know how much poetry we didn't put out in the last 2 weeks? We didn't push out more poetry than any other league, any other competition, anything that deal with poetry into just in 2 weeks. We didn't push out a lot of poets, a lot of poetry. What are we talking about? It's Poetry Life League. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce some of these people, and we're going ahead and get into the mix of it real quick. Let me get some tunes real quick. Let me throw on a little beats real quick. Let's get some tunes in here. Okay, okay. So look, I'm gonna bring up I'm gonna bring up one of the judges. I'm gonna bring up B Rich. B Rich, tell the people who you are and where you're from and what team you represent.
This is B Rich of Do 7 Records out of Kansas City, Kansas, representing Diagnosis.
Okay, okay. Diagnosis in the building, man.
Always.
Look. We're here to talk about, but week two. Let me go ahead and get into week two, and let's see what we got. So in week two, we had in week two, yeah, we had Shorty Rock versus Dope Female, Lady Crucible versus Big Mun, Righteous Soul versus Alley Poetry, Poetry Without Apology versus Kiao Maganja. Then we had Walkland Dynasty versus God Indigo. Then we had Also the Poet versus Serenity Speak. We had Cinnamon Soul versus His Poet, a poet scar and Purpose. We had The Poet Has Spoken versus Beauty the Poet. We had Minister Rock versus Empress. We had True Poet versus Sabat. We had K Spaz versus Nova. Man, we had a lot of matches last week. 12 of them.
They
12
was
of them.
fire. They was fire.
Look, they was fire. Hey, tell me, what was your favorite match from week two?
Um, True the Poet and K Spaz. That
Mm,
was that was the battle of the juggernauts, man. I'm telling you.
look, that was a fire match, man. Look,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
mean, even though no True came with the win, hey, it was a battle. It
It
was a
was a
battle.
battle.
Look, and True, no, he came in like he had to flex. Look, I mean him. I'm first round, first pick for a reason.
Right,
So
right.
he had to get live. So what was your second favorite? Because look, I think mine was if I had to get, it was Big Money, Lady Crucible. They went off. They had a fire match. Then you
Yeah.
had Empress versus Minister Rock. They had a fire back and forth. Then you had K Spaz and Nova. They went neck to neck. Like
Yeah,
we
that's
had
right.
a
That's
lot of
right.
Cinnamon Soul. Like we had a lot of dope poets that they went off in week two. So I mean,
That's
what's your thoughts on it?
man. You know what? All of them, man. They are like expiring. Like I said, a lot of times you get caught up because they so good, and you try not to judge on the sex, the content.
Hmm.
You try to judge on all that, and honestly, all of them bring something so different. It's hard to remember unless they say something that's a topic of today. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't really use contents or a context that's relevant for right now, you could lose focus and track. But I've been excited for the whole lead. Week two was phenomenal. Uh, every week they giving me something so different and waking me up to poetry at its finest because a lot of the stuff you're not aware of. Like when you hear people talking about uh, their personal trauma, or they seen somebody's walks of life, and then they put it in where the world could relate to it. Man, that's what they call prophecy. And
Okay.
these poets is like prophets.
Mm.
So I appreciate what they bring, but what my job is, most of them don't understand is not to be biased. I want you to tell me and teach me in a way. If I was a woman, man, child, or anything, an animal, I want you to bring it so I can understand it. Because
Okay.
everybody's not gonna get exactly what you are trying to put out.
Okay. But
Each
look,
his own.
so
Yeah.
my question is to you. In
Yeah.
week one, you really didn't know what to expect. That was your first time,
Right. Right.
judging and stuff. So, what's the difference between week one? Now we didn't finish week three. What is the difference in between the two going into week four?
So the difference between week one, I was being very, and I was being very, very cautious,
Mm.
and I would, and I was trying to make sure everybody wasn't getting in their feelings because and to be honest, somebody's craft, you really can't judge it. You really aren't supposed to. But when you put it in a competition, you have to elevate. You have
What are you?
to.
Oh, wait a minute. What you mean it can't be judged? Everything can be judged. What are
So
you talking
so
about?
so so what I'm saying, you can. That's like this. You can't put a price tag on what I'm worth, and you told me that a long time ago.
But
So I'm going with the words of the Messiah said. But
look,
I'm
like,
saying,
like,
but
like,
it's a
but check this
competition.
out.
But this is a competition.
So what? But, okay, let's take basketball for instance.
Okay,
They
yes, sir.
it's
Yes,
they
sir.
craft, but
Yeah.
they get judged all the time on their craft. If they have a bad game, bad performance, hey, look, they get judged.
But they get paid right now too. So hey, they go to
Hey,
school,
man.
they go to class. So they in school, you know what I'm saying? So why they this is school, this is college and high
Mm,
school. So they have to understand you in training. If you was a professional or if you was this, um, in my heart, everybody's professional.
mm-hmm.
But you gotta be entertaining, you gotta be honest with yourself, and you gotta be vulnerable to open up and to teach and listen. Because if you're not listening, how can you elevate?
Mm, talk.
So, so I don't mind the critiques. I love it because who am I to tell you what you believe in or what you think? And a lot of the stuff, if I ain't never experienced, you gotta explain it, or you gotta teach it, or you gotta put it in a sense where I will understand it.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, you have to put it in terms where I can get it. So, like
Yeah.
I tell people, when there's some pieces you perform, and there's some pieces that you have for yourself that's personal.
Right.
You have to distinguish in between the two. Which one is a performing piece, and which one is personal for me to read? Because everything that's personal that you write for yourself doesn't mean it's supposed to be a performing piece.
That's
So
correct.
you have to really, okay, what poem do I really have? Is it really that dope? Is it really that fire that I could put out there and people gravitate to you? Or do I put this personal out that people might not gravitate to because they really don't know what's going on? So
Right. And see,
you have to write for your audience. So.
and that's true. And see what I've learned, and and I know it's gonna be some twists and turns in the future seasons, but uh, a lot of things is based on age brackets,
Mm-hmm.
gender, gentry, all that. So it's gonna be different. It's gonna be uh not your average everyday walks of life. So when it come to judges, you might have to be able to flip it in the drop of a dime. Like you might see a panel of women, you might
Mm-hmm.
see a panel of men, you might see
Mm-hmm.
a younger audience. So
Mm-hmm.
you got to be prepared to captivate everybody's mind.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. But man, we got some poets just pulled up in the background.
Hey,
I'm gonna go ahead and bring them up and introduce them one by one. But first, I'm gonna bring up Lady Crucible. Lady Crucible's in the building. Tell the
hey.
people who you are and where you from and what team you represent. We can't hear you. You on mute, Lady Crucible. You got to unmute your device. Well, I don't think she know that she pulled up right now. I'm gonna pull up K Spizzle, K Spaz, K Spaz, come to the stage. Tell the people who you are and where you from and what team you represent.
Yo, I'm K Spaz, man. I'm representing Bold Words, beat up
Hey,
Mm.
uh,
Both
on the west
words in the building.
on the
Okay,
west side
okay.
of there.
Nah,
boy,
that's a
boy,
fact.
words,
That's a
boy.
fact.
They go hard, boy. They go hard.
Appreciate
Look,
that.
man, look, I'm gonna have to bring up another poet. Let's bring up Shorty Rock, Shorty Rock. Tell the people who you are and where you from, but what team you represent.
I'm Shirley Rock out of North Carolina, representing Team Diagnostics
Yeah, yeah.
with a pin of six.
Okay, okay.
Better say it. Say it again.
Man, nobody care about them diagnostics, man. You know,
That's all right.
diagnosis.
That's
I
all
say
right.
diagnostic.
I know. You
See
know.
how I messed up the name diagnostic? Man, nobody really taking man. It's a living legends in the building, man. You know, shout out to living legends, man. But we have to here the case fast and put on a.
I know. He
I
didn't suit it
see
up
what
and
we
booted
got going
up,
on.
man.
I
I'm
see
gonna put
what
on
we
my
got going
bulletproof
on.
vest.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
all
That's
good.
cool. You know, I see what's up. You know, hey, I shout out both words. But look, how did y'all feel about week 2? You know, Case Fast, you went against Nick Nova. How you felt like that
Yeah.
match went?
Um, it was an amazing match to me. Like Nick actually Nick came with it. Uh, to be honest with you, I feel like you know what I'm saying. My the environment that I was in played a role into why the scorecard went the way it went. Which is fine, but at the end of the day, Nova is another amazing poet. Uh,
No,
and
hey,
so that was a gladiator fight there.
no, that's for real. Because look, they went crazy about you being on the train. Like they like, man, he was on the train. He recited his poem. He didn't slip up, mess up, or nothing. Then he got off, and he was like, he was talking about community. And he was in the community while he was like, they said that was fire. You
Yeah,
know.
and that was honestly that was a total accident. You know what I'm saying? Because we were scheduled for earlier, and so
Hmm.
I had something to do, and I had been pushing it back. But I'm like, man, I got to go handle my business. And when I got done, I'm like,
CJ, hand me my charger.
that just happened to be the set that I was in. So you know, like I say that was divine timing, man.
Look, no, for real. That was fire though. They love every bit of it and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, that's how you supposed to do it. Anywhere, whatever. And they be like, yeah, he didn't mess up. He just and it was like look, Lady Cruz was she was talking about like he was on the train in Chicago and they let him get that off. you know, so you know, and she
Yeah,
said that was even more amazing. You know, Red Dragons in the building. I see with the Red Dragons. Diagnosis. Y'all, I need to get my merch up, man. Look, I need to get me some, jerseys going on, man. But y'all looking good. But man, Shorty Rock, you went against Dope Female. How did you feel about that match?
It was a good match. It was a good
Okay,
match.
okay.
That's all you gonna give us is it was a good match.
Yeah, that's it. That's all y'all
You
gonna
know,
do. You're gonna have to watch it. You're gonna have to watch it to find out what happened.
oh, I watched it
Mm,
more than once. I watched it more than once, but I wanted to hear from your mouth. I wanted to hear the ecstatic that came from behind it, ma'am.
look, look.
No static. I could have done better.
Okay, I mean, look. And the thing is, like, it's finna get tough. I don't think y'all know how tough it's finna really get. Y'all seen a glimpse of it from last week. You
I'm,
thought that was tough. Woo.
I'm finna let y'all know something right now. I'm finna throw a disclaimer out here right now. Y'all pissed my poet off. And next week, when we do come back to the stage, yeah, he like Kobe with no points right now. He ain't
Who,
Mm.
who,
playing.
who in they feelings?
He ain't playing.
He should have been playing in the beginning.
Talk heavy.
You know what I'm
Talk
saying?
heavy.
Okay, okay.
I thought you said we ready.
Oh no,
Or,
we was
no,
ready.
you might
Mm,
be ready,
We
but
were
is it?
we was ready.
Huh?
I just don't think y'all ears was ready.
Hey, but you
mm.
you know what?
Cause see,
Talk.
You
y'all
could
didn't
be.
catch them.
Look,
Y'all didn't catch them bars that he dropped because at first off, we got one probably that was over there turning up a tequila bottle. somebody might have had a little static in their background. But yeah, if people
It,
would have really just sat back, no, let me stop talking shit.
nah,
But
I mean,
hey,
hey.
but at the same, oh yeah,
You
see, I'm
could
a
you
heavy shit talker. I'm a heavy
you
shit talker.
you
I
you
talk
could
to
you could
the
be right.
judge like this. So if I
Hey,
talk to a real judge like this, I don't mind sitting on the panel talking to a judge like this either. At the end
yeah.
of the
Mm.
day, we
Look,
Hey, talk
one
heavy. Red
one
Dragons in the building.
one one.
we sensitive about our shit, but don't worry about it. A setback is
Yeah.
always set up for an easy comeback. Don't worry about it.
Mm.
We
But look,
here.
I mean, if the people hold on before not to cut your wisdom, Lady Crucible, but if the people don't know, we have the captains in the building. We have Case Spaz, the captain of Bold Words, Lady Crucible, captain of the Red Dragon, Shorty Rock, captain of Diagnosis. Man, they in the building tonight, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
One thing I can say, Lady Crucial, you you been coming heavy and tough every week, so I see you backing your stuff up. I know what you're capable of doing, and I'm excited to keep seeing what you can do. I'm not worried about you because I remember before we started, you said you was ready, and I was like, okay, we gonna
Mm.
see. And you ain't let me down yet, but you know I'm gonna be hard on you, so you can't slip up.
Oh, I
See,
promise you, I ain't
see,
gonna
the
even lie
thing
to
is,
y'all. And you know what? I had to tell somebody the other day, like, bro, can you imagine getting a 90 and you
Yeah.
still lose?
hmm,
When I tell my team can tell y'all, the only thing I said to them last week was good morning. And I ain't said nothing else to nobody.
look,
After the
Mm.
competition, Case Spaz came and chilled with me.
Uh-huh.
I said, yeah, let me show you how mad I was. That one point, that
Yeah.
one motherfucking point.
Mm.
It made me feel some type of motherfucking way. It
Right.
mm,
really made me feel man, bro. Look, I didn't even have to walk through the hood to write this poem. I just sat here like, you know what? These motherfuckers gonna read me. They gonna
look,
motherfucking feel me next week. God damn it. They go, I promise you. I'm talking I don't even know where the words came from.
mm.
But they there.
Look, but you most definitely did that though. I ain't gonna hold you. You backed it up. You backed it up on week 3, but
First
man,
of
look,
all,
that was fire.
I'm gonna let you know this here too. You know, I'm gonna need you to draw up a new contract for me because I own 90% of someone's voice and his
Mm.
face and his tongue. I'm gonna pull my leash out and put him down on all fours.
Ooh,
Who
I
you
already know
talking
what that
about?
means.
What poet you talking about?
Oh Lord, I
That would
already
be
know.
Mr. What's his name? God
He
Indigo. I'm finna put
okay.
Whoo!
his name.
Pow!
Oh,
Shots fired.
oh my God.
Woo!
Yeah, he out of there. Out
You
of there.
caught me. You oh my
He
Look, he
goodness.
was
talked that.
talking spicy.
He
He
Yep.
talked
was
real spicy. Real
he
spicy.
talking real spicy.
I just want to
Hold up,
let him.
man. Hold up.
I just want to
Hold-
let him know. I just want to let him know. You know, the wettest I'll ever be was not the wettest I ever been. Sorry.
Talk heavy.
Hey,
Talk heavy.
hey now.
Look.
We
Before we get
you missed it, Be Rich. Your boy talked real head. The man told me he was gonna gut me like a pig. He had a poem that was gonna shut me the fuck up. Why you think I let him go first? See, my mama taught me how to strategize. I play chess, not checkers.
Mm.
You
Hey,
know
you
what?
most definitely played that well though. I ain't gonna hold you. But look,
You
man,
got
I'm about to
I
bring
just,
up one poet real quick,
I just
man.
told them
I
how
got
Queen move around the board. That's all.
well, hold on, wait on. Let me introduce this poet real quick. He is the 3-0, the most points in the league. He is the first round, first pick. We're talking about true
true. I
poet in
knew
the
it.
building. Man, tell the people who you are, where you from, what team you represent.
Hey, yo, it's True Poet, Little Rock, Arkansas. You know, living legends. Y'all know that though. Like, it's the hottest team in the league. Hottest team in the league.
Hey, man.
Yeah, you might be the hottest team in the league, but we the top team in the league. Ooh, what
For
that say?
now,
What they
for
call?
Mm.
now, for now,
Red
because for
Dragon.
now, because you know what happened. You know what happened when Red Dragons went up against Living Legends, right?
That's all right, but
Mm.
y'all ain't came up against this Red Dragon yet.
Mm.
I'm
I
That's
a
don't know.
listen.
Big Mom
that's
went against there and got the dub for the living legends, didn't he?
Right,
yeah, he did.
right,
He
I
did.
mean, that was a living legend. You know what
right. What are we talking about?
But only about 1 point though. I made him earn that 1 point. We
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
ready.
hey, a point is a point. Hey, we can win by 50. We can win by one. A win is a win.
Look,
Win is a
talk
win.
So
heavy.
so let me ask a question then. I know it's important to win individual, but as a coach or as a team member, what is more important, getting the points versus the win or the combination? I mean, tell me how y'all
Yeah, I
going
think
week
it's a
by week.
combination.
Yeah, cause like I know a lot of people mess up, a lot of people they not prepared. So I like to know y'all mindset coming in week by week. Anybody can speak on it.
Uh,
Okay,
It's like
Spaz.
a combination of both.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a combination of both, because at the end of the day, what we all do individually comes together whole as a team. There's no I in team, at least not on my
Right.
end. I don't play win, lose, or draw. Whether I don't care if you was down by 10 points. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna give you your pat on the back. I'm still gonna give you your flowers. Why? Because you put up an effort. You actually got up there and did what most people can't do.
Right.
So the
Fact.
For
fact
sure.
that
For
you
sure.
that you put your neck
Support.
on the line, yeah, it and we
So
just
are you talking about when teammates are going against teammates?
No,
What's
no,
more
no.
important?
I'm just saying like in general, like it's like a football game. I mean, like just think about football and basketball. You know, you even if you lose, you get close, you want to go to the playoffs. How are y'all setting yourself up for that week by week? So, you know, to stay close, to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? Because like week by week, you may not win a judge over. So how do you go by winning that judge over or winning the judge panel over?
And
That's I'm
so
asking all that.
I was actually talking to my teammates about this, and it's real tricky because
Right.
in my opinion, I'm not writing for y'all. I'm just not
Okay.
gonna do it.
Exactly. Okay.
Because like I'm not gonna cater my pieces to four people. I'm catering my pieces to an audience.
Fact.
Amen.
Whether the judges give me the win or not, the audience gonna see what's real. Um,
Exactly.
so yeah, I just won't cater. I've never been that type of writer to just cater it towards, I was always taught, and I hate that I'm giving up this secret because
I
it's a
don't
big.
don't give up your secret then, man.
No, it's
You
cool. It's
No,
you
cool
get
because
get
I
that
love
get that
keep
get that
I
away get
I
that
love to see
no,
away
people
at
let
the
them
grow.
keep
end.
talking.
No, look, I love to see people grow, so I don't even mind.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
especially with these people. But write a poem, and this is when you get to that next level, and when you can, because you want a poem for any type of audience. So the
Hmm.
best way to do that is write a poem for a little white girl in South Carolina will be able to understand.
Okay.
If you write that poem, anybody gonna be able to understand that poem, and anybody gonna be able to feel that.
No, that's a
You see
fact.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that like you can't like I'm not gonna gear my poems towards the judges. The judges gonna have to figure me out before I figure them out.
That's right.
You know what?
And you
Stay
know
on
what?
my answer.
Look, I said that I had a conversation with a poet, and that's what I was telling. I say, man, you got to look past the four judges because at the end of the day, yes, they got to determine who wins, who loses by the stats and stuff like that. But you're reaching a crowd of people, surpassing these four judges. You're doing it for them because your connection with them is a lot more powerful than these four judges. When
Exactly.
you spit your poetry, when you spit your poem, you're connecting with people. If you don't even connect with the judges, you're connecting with people, not just one person, with people. So you don't do it for the four judges because they only four people. We got more than four people watching this stream and stuff. So you can't just do it for the judges. You got to do it for the people that's really gonna connect with what you got to say. You have to
You know,
give it your all. When you get up on that stage, we get on that platform, you got to give it all you got because you're not giving it all for them judges. You're giving it for the people.
And then people
you
need
know what
y'all.
a strategy I learned. I just learned this in my own head maybe a week or so ago. Even though I'm sitting on a virtual platform, I imagine a major audience. But this major audience, when I look out in this major audience, all I see is me. And it's like me trying to move me with my own words in the crowd. How I came up with that concept of thinking, I don't know, but if for some odd reason it works for me.
Okay. Look, I got a question for y'all. We got 4 poets up here. We got all the team cap. Like, this is crazy. We got all the team captains right here, right now. That's fine. Do y'all have any questions or any concern about the judges or anything like that? I mean, y'all, hey, it's open conversation. There's no, hey, Kate Spaz, what's up? Talk heavy.
But be rich. What is substance for you?
What is so the substance? So substance to me is like the way you brought it, the like let me give you an example. Like okay, like when Michael Jackson sang "We Are the World" and brought everybody together.
Yeah.
If that substance made sense, or even if it was poison and it made pure, or pure made poison, that to me that's substance, because I want to know if you bring in the education to what the poetry you bring it. For me that's my substance.
Well,
So
Boosie said he need that crack rock for substance. He said y'all gotta bring that crack rock, man.
so
But go ahead, Kate Spaz.
so you're saying that substance for you has to be positive.
Yes, yes.
Well, like, look, let me say this for me, substance is how deep the poem is. If it's funny, was it enjoyable for me to laugh, and what was the substance? Because there's different substance that we look at. There's pain, there's
Right.
laughter, there's
Exactly.
love. There's different types of substance in your poem. Like, if we're talking about love poems, like, was it the substance enough to make me feel in love? Was it deep enough for
Man,
me to
Pussy don't want to
even
hear no love poems.
look? I love love poems. I haven't really wrote some myself, but
I said Pussy.
oh,
But that's the
I
thing,
said
sis.
both.
But that's the thing.
I'm
You're not.
still
You're not a judge, TK. You're not a judge, and we know there's certain judges that don't like love poems.
Look,
I'm
but
gonna test one out one of these weeks though. I'm gonna see.
see, the thing is too, it's not about just it being a love poem. It's the whole aura of it.
What it meant. What it meant.
You
The
can
concept of it.
I can write a love poem and it can be fire. But True Poet talked about a balloon animal, fire. So you can talk about love, but you gotta talk about it in the way that people will
Hey,
gravitate.
don't be telling people my poems. I ain't used that one yet. Relax. Relax.
that's kind of like okay, so that's kind of like the poem I did last week.
Right, right.
Now, when I started it, like in my head, it was like do it this way, but for some odd reason, my infrastructure, my whole thought process, when I say did a complete 360 flip, because first off, I'm gonna be honest with you. When the person told me that they had a poem that was going to shut me the fuck up, it was like,
Yeah, if you're
So
gonna do an erotic piece, you got to make it fire.
so it
Yeah.
was like, right. First off, you didn't even tempt my taste bud, but then it was like in my head, I'm thinking, should I bring Lady Crucible? Should I give him Mistress of Mayhem? Maybe I should let the Tasmanian Devil run a little bit rabbit. But then it was like, no,
Yeah.
fuck it. I'm gonna go on my. I'm gonna take people to a place that I've never really took people before. Now, was I planning on doing everything that I did that day? That never crossed my mind. It just came out naturally.
Mm.
It's like the sadness, the anger, and all of that, and just this thought that's really been sitting in the back of my head. Because see, that piece that I wrote, that wasn't just something to be writing. That was an actual apology letter that I never got to apologize to my mom. So it's like I was praying to God it reached up to heaven.
But look, let me say this too. Now, I've been in slam competitions, and people try to play that sympathy card to get more points, or and stuff like that. But I didn't heard poems, and I'm be like, yeah, I see what you're trying to do. But it's different when you have a poem that's fire and you feel every word that they saying. Like
Exactly.
it's a lot different when someone trying to pander, trying to pull on heartstrings, when a person really delivering and really giving you everything they got in their poem to make you feel every single word. It just hit different.
Especially if it touch your heart, you be like, I'm touched. You know what I'm saying? You can make a gangster cry. If you can make a person that don't laugh, cry, or somebody that cries a lot laugh, you done did your job.
Yeah.
No, that's fact.
And that's the effect. That's the effect.
Hmm.
So TK,
What's up with it?
speaking of erotic poetry,
Okay, okay, talk heavy.
I was told that we weren't allowed to do porn poetry,
Facts.
and I feel like that was a porn poem.
Mm, Not necessarily. When I'm talking about porn, it's like I'm sticking my end up, and it's just like you really just
He
explicit with it. You
he
know,
did say
you.
pussy.
Tomatoes. Case
I mean,
fast.
it wasn't like it was like
So you
cringy
didn't
and
catch
stuff.
him. You didn't catch him when he said that.
I mean, I caught it when I say, but it wasn't cringy. Like, oh, it's just like, oh,
Because
he
he
just.
didn't know how to make it cringy. That's why.
See, this is though. See, this is why I say that. K. This is why I say that, TK. This is why I say that because I have those type of poems, and it uses those that verbiage, but it's way more fire, and
I mean, then
it's not even. It's
then
not
that's
even.
cool.
But it's no, it's not because like it goes very vulgar.
Oh, then
It's
oh
the
no.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying I feel like either we're allowed to do erotic poetry and it can be judged but not posted,
Mm,
or we don't do it at all.
okay,
Mm,
I mean, but
okay.
see, if in doing that, it kind of mess up the footage for the other poet, because if you do a erotic
You
poet and
can
it's explicit,
still
and it's kind
you
of like,
can
well, we can't put it out because it's too explicit, so
and
it
I knew
goes
you would
against.
say that. I knew you would say that. You can still play their round and you can tell you make a note that explicit lyrics or whatever so that battle this poem won't be able to be viewed. Then cut to the judges.
But I don't know. I still feel like that's unfair.
I think it's unfair to do kind of erotic.
He said kind of erotic.
Because I mean, let's
Like
be honest, TK. Let's be honest. It's supposed to have been an erotic poem, and the way that he read it, first off, again, he was supposed to make me. We got to remember, he was supposed to make me shut the fuck up. No, no, no harm intended. Be rich. No time.
Yeah.
No, no.
Right.
But
Right. I understand.
man came at me like what he tell me? Called me. I was gonna squeal like a pig, and then I asked his ass, "Do you eat bacon? Do you like pork chops?"
Mm, mm.
So at the end of the day, when you came at me that night, oh baby, I went to bed fueled. You all you did was lit my motherfucking inferno. So when he came on camera that morning, no, bro, raise your head up. Come on, I'm gonna need you to push your chest out. I'm gonna need that energy. So when I got the coin toss and I won the coin toss, yeah, I'm gonna do you one even better. He can go first. Why? Because I wanted to hit a point that was gonna shut me the fuck up.
So, question:
Ain't no
does
better
it
way to
matter
shoot
who
than
go
ever
first,
do.
who go last?
no.
Wait a minute.
Sometimes it do. I mean, it depends. You can shake your opponent. Like if you go first and you just fire, you can shake your opponent. That's what Case Bash tried to do. He tried to get in my head.
Hey, Case Bash was spitting though, man. He was spitting. I,
Was he
I
went?
thought it was
Nah,
gonna
you
rattle
should have.
you.
Nah, you should have heard this PC did last night, boy. God, dog.
Yeah, y'all. Oh man, when I tell
And we did.
y'all we got some heat for next week.
That dude said something crazy.
Look, I already know.
That dude said something crazy. I ain't even gonna tell y'all.
That 1 point did something to me. I'm telling y'all, that 1 point made me feel some mother. And the killing part is, most people was like, well, I got an 83. Bitch, I had a 90 and I still lost.
So, okay, I'm glad you said that. And ask yourself this, and you got to think it from a judge's perspective. Do you think a lot of times y'all deserve fives?
No, not everybody.
Not everybody know. Sometimes, like, after I done been judged, like, sometimes I ask myself, why did I get that score? But then what I do is I wait till the video come out, and then I go and I rewatch myself. And it's like, oh, okay, damn. I see now why. I see why I got it. And then sometimes somebody just likes to be petty every now and again. Not gonna point no elbow. Because somebody knew I deserved 100 that day, but they just didn't want to see me shine. That's all.
I'm so glad I'm still the only poet.
Right. Look, he looking around. He know who I'm talking to. He trying to look around like he.
Hey, I appreciate
Let's not come on out. I'm gonna need your evil twin to come on out because I got some words for him.
Hey, I appreciate you for that, TK, because that leaves me the only poet with 100 this season.
So that should inspire everybody to touch that.
Okay, you know what, true poet, don't rub it in, because don't think I won't climb that ladder and get one behind you.
I know you will. I'm just glad it's lasting for another week.
Say it feel good to sit at the top for a while, bro.
Yeah, just had 100 by myself.
I ain't gonna even hold you. Little birdie whispered in my ear. I'm just gonna say. First off, I'm gonna say this here. I'm damn proud to be in this league. TK, thank you, and to all the judges for everything y'all do. You know what I'm saying? It might be some things that could be a little bit better, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It is what it is. This like trial season. We having fun with it. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. These people that's not taking this seriously, they need to seriously find something safe to do.
Look. Hey, man, we got a special guest in the building. I'm going to go ahead and bring him up. The one and only Pussy in the building. Pussy, tell people who you are and where you from and what you represent, man.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, man, you know what I'm doing, man. Dallas, Texas, man. Oak Cliff, man. Y'all see this shit, man. The city, man.
Me and you can have some words, sir. Me and you can have
some words. The motherfucking city, man.
Look, man, what you got going on, Pussy?
Badass studio session. I got my guys in here, man.
Okay. You in the yo. Okay, you put in that work. I mean, I know you busy. Any words for Pussy? Any one of these poets got any words?
I got some words for Pussy.
Yeah, what's your definition of substance?
On the real.
The substance is how cold this shit is, the topic of your poem. What I'm taking from it, all that.
So you admit that you was just trying to get TK back for not giving Lady Crucible a perfect score?
Who the fuck said that?
That's coming from True Poet.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Why you feel like that? I ain't say that.
Nah, I'm being petty because you the only one that gave me a 4.
So, Pussy, why you give him a 4? Why you don't give him all 5s?
Hey, a 5 is what I feel like. I damn near want to jump through the TV screen and lock the beat with you, like, or you know what I'm saying? It gotta, you know what I mean? Don't do me like that. A 5 is like extravagant to me. Like, motherfucker, you supposed to get this 5. If I say anything, Lord, you supposed to slap the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Look, so tell me, Pussy, what's the difference between week 1 to week 3 going to week 4? For it's the judging for you.
I feel like week 1, I didn't want to be completely honest because I just didn't want to goddamn. I feel like I cheated for everybody because I didn't want to goddamn just expose my hand too quick. But when I be really like listening and tuning in, since now, like it's like nah. Everybody ain't just cause your shit, just cause you sat in the room and wrote some shit for 7 hours, and you act like you posed your heart into this shit, but it sound like you reading off a notebook, or like we in reading class and shit, and I don't feel it. You don't deserve a 5 and a 4. Your ass deserve 2s and 1s. I ain't saying you ain't good. I'm just saying it ain't great, in my opinion.
Okay. What do y'all got to say about that, poets?
I can only respect it. I can only respect it.
That you can't do nothing but respect that part. But see, if you to the point where you cold enough, where you can be reading and the person don't even know you read.
Exactly.
You have to get yourself to that. If you can get your mind, and I promise y'all, it took me a long time.
I already know because you told me you're not good with remembering.
I'm right, because the reason, and I'm gonna give y'all the reason why my memory is not as good as it used to be. It used to be where I could remember stuff like this, but I was date raped. I was hit with a date rape drug, so my memory, it ain't where it used to be. So it's like I have no other choice but to do it. Teach myself to do it that way, so I could still be the person that I want to be. But because my very first stage performance, standing there, I had ran over to the store and then, ran into Lil Ray Ray. Lil Ray Ray pulled his gun out and they all looking at me like, okay, so are you gonna look at us at least once? And I had to bring myself out of that. And what what I'm trying to do now is I'm basically trying to retrain my brain, because basically God got the last say so. A doctor can't tell me nothing because God always got the last say so. So I'm basically putting my own self in the habit of retraining my own brain, where if it ain't nothing but a line at a time, I record myself where I can just sit, and even though I hate the sound of my own voice, I will sit and I listen to myself over and over and over and over again. So this is like my own look. And it gets to the point I even give my teammates the same advice. If you feel like, just listen to yourself over and over, and then you figure out where you make your mistakes. Rewatch your videos. So where you messed up this time, not to stumble next time. That's just the advice because somebody gave me that advice.
Right. And sometimes, like, it's like rapping. It's like singing. If you go too fast, you go too slow, that can mess up the whole flow. So people got to be aware of how fast they go, how slow they go, the tone they bring it. It has to be clever. I mean, because you don't know what mood or what situation the judge is in that day. And you don't know what judge you're going to get that day. So, again, like somebody said, you got to write for that little girl in, South Carolina?
Little white girl in South Carolina, man.
See, look, now how did I remember that? Because that made sense.
Exactly.
And look, and one thing I have to stress to y'all. Y'all have to understand. What'd you say, Lady Christopher?
Oh no, I was just gonna say the t-shirts that I seen today. I can't wait to till they come in the mail, because them gonna be some dope ass t-shirts.
Yeah, man. Look, I've been working, do my 1s and 2s and stuff like that. So hey, get ready and get the merch. Hey, I'm gonna make a little video for the merch and stuff, so y'all can promote and stuff like that. And so the people how Porch Life do it, man. We got the merch, the shirts, and everything. But later on, we gonna have all types of stuff. We're gonna have notebooks, pens, everything. So hey, get ready for the gear up. Before the Europe.
Sick, baby, pin sick.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me I'm gonna be able to have my own pen sick notebook?
Look, I'm trying to tell you.
Now we gonna have our own pen sick notebook.
Look, we finna take over the game.
That's why you have to make sure every time you do what you do, it's entertaining, whether it's Whatever your emotion is, you need to put that out because somebody might relate to you, and those same people are going to push and represent you. So it doesn't matter if you're sensitive, it don't matter if you're quiet, it don't matter if you're aggressive, don't matter if you cuss, it don't matter if you're religious. Somebody is going to relate to you, and you are going to step out and shine when it's time.
And just think about it, you're gonna have a red dragon book, living legend book, diagnosis both word book. Look, we finna take over the game. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we
We
could
got
have supporters buying that stuff like for real.
look
I
now for
already
real.
know people said they want Living Legend true
I can't
jersey.
wait to.
Watch what I tell TK to
Yeah,
do,
I
and
got a
it's gonna
couple
be
of people
real
in mind
big.
that
It's gonna
want
be
to get
real
the thing.
big.
Look, man, we already got a lot of Red Dragon fans. Like, man, whatever the Red Dragons are doing over there, they got some supporters. I ain't gonna hold you. They got some supporters behind them, man. I ain't gonna hold
Share the videos. I'm telling you, share the videos. You'd be surprised because a lot of people don't know. Like I heard somebody say a week ago or a couple of days ago, what goes on in Chicago, somebody may not know what goes on there. So if you telling a story, or if you are you that person where they represent, they're gonna be like, oh, they might levitate to come your way. Just like I noticed a lot of Arkansas ports in here, so that's a whole nother culture. It's a whole nother culture,
you. Look, cause
and it's
one thing you
beautiful.
have to keep in mind too, like man, like when I write, I put everything in my writing. I give you personals, I give you bars, I give you rhyme patterns, I give you projection, voice inflection. I give you everything. I put everything. So there's something that you're gonna like about it. I'm putting every piece of art form that I can possibly put in there. So you
You
have to
know,
figure out who you are. Go ahead.
it's funny. After the competition last week, me and little bro K Spaz, you know what I'm saying, chopped it up, chopped it up at my writing table here after the competition. And that man said, Lady Crucible. I said, huh? He said, do you know you just drop bars in regular conversations? Like, how the hell is you just sitting here just dropping bars? And the fact seeing him over there, he got his laptop over there just writing it down like, yeah, she just dropped the bar right there. Dropped the bar right there. You're like, man, like, how do you just even come up with this shit? It just comes natural for me.
Look,
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 he
look.
got about a good 15 prompts out of me. He literally got about a good 15 prompts out of me that.
Look.
And
Look,
you know some.
Shorty
Oh, go
Rock
ahead.
over there quiet in the lab. What are you doing, Shorty Rock? You writing? Like you see, look, she in the lab. She taking notes. She listens to everything what's being said, and she taking notes. Man, look, I see you, Shorty. You
You
quiet, but I see you.
it's something I want to expound on too. Also, TK. Like this is a new realm of entertainment for me. Poetry. I'm a different type of poet, as you know. But
Hmm.
I didn't really get to meet Allie, but
Hmm.
the impact Allie has given us, or mainly I'm gonna say y'all, but us, because I'm a part of y'all. Y'all may not know that, and y'all may not feel it right now, but the impact that she has given y'all to move, like I know where some of this come from, and then when y'all do some of y'all poetry, and then y'all say that was dedicated to Allie poetry, that's something that is from a spirit, and when y'all come that deep, we know what y'all doing, because people respect it and we understand. So, you know, shout out to Alley Poetry, and anybody, family, friends, and associates and whatever. So, keep doing what y'all do as well.
Shout
Nah,
out to
that's
Mama
a fact.
Tony. Shout out to Mama Tony, most definitely.
For sure, for sure.
Shout out to Mama Tony, most definitely. Like we
Nah,
promised
that's a fact.
that we would keep her legacy alive, and we doing that.
Every video we
It
put out.
definitely. I ain't gonna lie. We all. It's
I'm
always about, and I promise y'all, we keeping a smile on Mama Tony face every day, y'all. She's
Yeah,
loving everything that she's seeing, and it's keeping her alive. It really is. It's keeping her nurtured right now. Because you know,
Man, y'all
especially being
just
able
wait
to
for
hear her
these
voice.
jerseys, these Alley Poetry jerseys to come out.
Fire.
Look,
Fire.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to.
look, I'm gonna have me
Jersey.
one.
I'm
Wait
sorry.
until
I'm
I
gonna have
do
to send
mine.
this jersey.
Wait until I do
I
mine.
don't know her like that, but I'm gonna have me one as well. Might
Look,
not
man.
even wear it.
Look, let me
Might get her mama to
wait.
sign it.
Look, you know, I got the all white
Oh, I'm
joint. You
waiting
know what I'm
now.
saying? Like, you know, it just hit different, man. You know.
Mhm.
So look, I want to ask each
Speaking
one
of
of y'all.
TK, what color is your jersey gonna be?
What you say?
What color is my jersey gonna be? Is mine gonna be white too?
Yours gonna be red and white.
Okay.
Red and white. So you know it's gonna be fire. It's
I'm
gonna
just
be
asking
fire.
because I gotta go.
So K-Spaz, I gotta
Go get
ask
a
you a
pair of
question.
shoes to match.
Look, I gotta ask you a question, K-Spaz. You know, I'm looking at the roster and stuff like that. Let me get to week 3 because you know that's what we gotta talk about. So you know, let me see. I don't think I have. Hold on, let me get into it.
If you worrying about the score, man, I lost by like 5 points, man.
Yeah, so you know, you've been having some close battles. Like you've been having a rough schedule. The first couple weeks, it's been rough for you. Look, you had Nick Nova, then you know, you had True. Like, I mean, y'all been having a tough couple weeks. I mean, how do you feel?
I mean, I ain't trying to come off as if I'm like gloating or anything like that, but I feel like my schedule is, you know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm getting the real heat out the way first.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna take anybody lightly, but the ones that I'm looking at, like I need to put this little extra work in, get them out the way first, and I'm fine with
Look,
that.
look. You know what? I think it'll be a fire match. I can't wait to see you and Lady Crucible.
No,
That's
hold
gonna
on,
be
let me take
crazy.
this call on that. No,
He said, "You
What?
gotta take
Wait a
a
minute.
call on
What?
that."
Why don't nobody want to face me, bro? Why don't nobody want to play? I'm not that bad. I am not that bad.
Look, you been putting up
I mean, I
points.
could think of some. I could think. But
Look, you and True is the only people that had a
I ain't gonna
99 in the
lie.
last one. Like y'all was getting it.
Holding it down, bro. Holding it down. I done already said to get inside that man head right there. I'm finna have to go Call of Duty style. When I tell y'all, when I get off this laptop and get these grandkids in the bed, yes, I will be going a couple of rounds on Call of Duty. I'm studying the maps, the guns, and everything. The way I'm finna write this piece to come for that man right there, I'm gonna have to go Army style. I ain't playing. I already sat down and figured you out, so I gotta come hard though. I can't come at all.
True. Do you hear what she's talking about? You already figured out.
Nah, I know she ain't figuring me out because I don't even know what I'm doing against her yet. So like I got so many different styles.
He ain't even worried. He said,
Yeah.
I didn't.
I'll cross that bridge when I get there, but yeah, it's still so many other poets.
He said
I
you lunch.
gotta worry about. No, I mean, it's just so many other poets I gotta worry about before I get to her. Like I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I didn't have the hardest schedule opening up.
I mean, yeah, your schedule has been kind of tough. It's been kind of tough.
Everybody I faced had a winning record.
Yep. Look, and your next opponent, the poet has spoken. Then your next poet, the poet has spoken. Like
a winning record. I'm sorry, undefeated record. Everybody I faced had an undefeated record.
Look. So the thing is, even that
you ain't gotta rub it in, sir. I'm 2-1.
No, I'm just saying, like it's like I'm getting a tough. I'm getting a tough start.
So by you having a tough start, do you think it
You
makes
might
the
got
rest
3-0, but
of the road?
I'm 2.
Say that again, TK.
I said, since you had a rough start, do you think it's going to get easier for you in the long stretch? Pause if necessary. That kind of sounded kind of wild too. I ain't gonna hold
No, I don't think it's gonna get easier because I mean each week holds its own different level of competition. So I mean you can come in you can go in quote unquote a weaker battle and come with a weaker poem, but you still got to perform it and make it good, and you can still lose trying to go in there with something weak and your opponent just leaves Earth.
Look,
because so it's definitely strategic.
Look, because Big Mun last poem, I said, God, he was talking.
Yeah.
He talking about the switch, not the one that your mom used to told you to get, but the one. He was talking. He was talking, man. But also, he was dropping gems too at the same time. You had to pay attention to it. So and that was a fire versus him and Lady Crucible. Like that was fire.
Yep.
So look, let's get into that because that was a week 2. Lady Crucible, when you was going against Big Mun, what did you thought about his poem? Especially going into overtime.
Hold on.
Look, Lady Crucible is multitasking. A star in the building. Star in the building. But look, we have a long season. Look, we have a long season. We have 20. You got 20 other matches that we got to get through. We have bye weeks. Then we have the playoffs. Then we have the Portugal Bowl. It's gonna get real tough. The judges gonna get real stiff with the judges. And man, look, it's gonna be pretty hard to get a 5. Probably week 6, week 7. Oh, it's gonna be hard to get a 5. You're gonna have to be perfect.
I got a question.
What's your question?
When are we allowed to have? When are we allowed to have free agents?
I mean, when the season over.
I forgot.
When the season over.
Okay.
When we into off season, if there's gonna be some people probably fall off, then we can recruit, to your team and stuff like that, or we might add another team. You might add a whole nother team with it. So y'all might gotta be prepared for a whole nother team with it.
I did a whole nother team with it.
That'll be a beautiful twist. Headhunters.
I don't want to get recruited to Living Legends.
Look,
it's possible. Hey,
I ain't gonna hold you. Everybody going, I want to be on Living Legends.
Look, I mean, everybody want to be on the Living Legends. I ain't gonna lie.
Like I said, they told me I had bold words, but my words became Living Legend. But they told me I needed diagnosis, so I became a fucking red dragon.
Beautiful.
Bars.
I pinpointed where I wanted to go.
Look, I don't know, True. You might have some trouble with that.
No, that's the same route K Spaz tried to go against me.
Ooh, shots fired. Boom, boom, boom.
Talk.
He ain't even in
it. Is they using the same scheme? Is that Chicago? Is that Chicago bias in the building?
I already beat that style.
Hey, is that like the West Coast Conference trying to beat the East? Hurt the players from the other side to get the champion out the way, or the MVP.
The difference between us is, see, he was born West Side. I was born South Side. South Side is a little crazier than the West Side.
Yeah. Look, I already heard about the South Side of Chicago. Look, it's different. It's different. But man, look, I ain't gonna keep y'all up too much longer, man. Do anybody else got any words for the judges or any thoughts or anything like that?
Now
Man,
the
all
time
I'm gonna
or forever
say
hold your
is,
peace.
Pussy, I know you done disappeared. Pussy, I know you disappeared. Every Saturday and Sunday, I need you focused, sir. Focused.
Hey, focus, focus,
Or we
focus,
gonna have
man.
problems.
Look, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming up here, man. This hour of power, man. We're gonna hit it off tomorrow, man. We're gonna get some more posts up here, and we're gonna really talk about the rounds and see what who did what. Hopefully, I can get God Indigo up here because look, God Indigo. There's some things that we gotta talk about, man.
And that's
Yeah,
one of my
I'm finna go watch
teammates.
these battles tonight.
Look, I gotta
Feelings
talk to
hurt.
God Indigo,
His
man.
feelings hurt. His feelings hurt. He crying in the lab right now. His feelings hurt.
Look,
Let
y'all,
him
y'all
get his
let
tears out.
Lady Crucible talk
He'll
about
be
y'all
all right.
teammate like that. Y'all cool? Be rich. You the
Hey,
co-judge. You cool with
well,
Hey,
that?
like I said,
it's only so much I can do because I can talk to
Julie
him.
came for me.
But Shawty Rock got him.
He came for me. He came.
It ain't even over though.
He
You
came
know,
for me. I told him, don't come for me.
I'd rather be in
I
last
own
place
them
and then
now.
win the
Let him know
championship
I
than
got
be
my
in
leash.
first place and then drop the ball in the end.
Look, it's cool.
Well,
Because the
unfortunately, I'm not in
expectations,
person.
you know how expectations are. Y'all coming out hard, but you got to finish hard.
Look. No, that's a fact.
Mm-mm.
Look, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'm gonna bring y'all up, and I want y'all to tell the people who you are and where you from. And look, we got some work that we need to get done, but we'll be back tomorrow with more poets, more quotes, more everything. So stay tuned in tomorrow around the same time, and we're gonna get to it. But the first part I'm gonna bring up. Hold on, real quick. Oh, hold on. We got K Spizzle back in the building. It was almost over. K Spizzle, you got any words you need to say? Anything to the judge? Anything like that? What's up?
I was trying to answer your question about battling Lady Crucible, man. I ain't,
Mm,
that's why I left.
mm,
That was
mm.
smooth. That was smooth. 52 fake out. Boy, you tough.
Don't get, bro. It's all
Look,
love. It's
this gonna
all
be
love.
electrifying.
It's all love.
It is.
But look, K Spaz, Lady
You know, I got.
Crucible gonna take it to
See,
you.
he don't get it about me because I got more words.
Hey, K Spaz, True said your slogan kind of hurt, kind of sound like Lady Crucible. Your first beginning of your first couple lines. He said it kind of sound like Lady Crucible, man. What's going on?
Man, look. Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember, man. Last week, not this past week. Week 2. The face off for week 2. God Indigo was talking crazy about 4 words. I had to stand up about 4 words. Y'all ain't. Lady Crucible had to stand up on what she was saying. She said hers first. Mine was already written. She just said hers first. And I'm like, hey, hold on, wait. I'm gonna diagnose me a little lesson with these bold ass words. And I'm burning this motherfucker up with the breath of a red dragon. You know what I'm saying? So we all said it that night. You know what I'm saying? She just beat me to the punch. She
Great
beat me to
minds
the
think
punch.
alike. Great
Look,
minds think alike.
I thought this was gonna be over, but we got more people to the
That's
party.
all. That's all.
Rachel Soul, what's up? What's up?
Hey, that's my girl. I like her.
What's up, y'all? Sorry,
What
Hey,
up?
How
What
you
up?
doing?
in the building.
Let me say this though. As far as battling Lady Crucible, man, that's big shit. I don't want to. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to lose.
Happen if you do?
Huh?
What would happen if you do?
Ooh.
What if I lose?
No, what would happen if you do battle her?
I mean, I have to battle her. It's inevitable, honestly.
So what will happen?
I don't know, man. I listen. I honestly told Lady Crucible this. I say I would prefer. That's the only battle I'm willing to draw. Like that's the only one because after I battled True, I said I'm not losing no more battles, and I meant that in the most humblest way. I meant that.
Yeah.
But
Heavy. Oh.
Lady Crucible is big sis.
Hey, K Spaz.
Yo,
I'm gonna tell you what a wise man told me. The less you say, the less you got to take back. So you telling me you about to have a perfect season from here on?
I got a category, man. I got a catalog. That's what I mean. I got a catalog.
Okay, I respect that. I
Tell
got
them
you.
what we are. Tell
I
them.
got you.
But right,
I'm
so
ready.
I've been seeing you do your thing, man. I appreciate you. I seen you rock your jersey during your performance. Like, hey, that was fire. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes.
I'm gonna post tomorrow too. I'm gonna post some pics of it.
You did your thing that night too. I got to actually hear you. You definitely dope on the mic.
I appreciate that.
Look, most definitely. Look. So look, I know you went against Alley Poetry the last on week two. But tell me about your piece.
Which piece did I do that day? Was that the lifestyle piece?
Yeah, no, that was last week.
I know it's jumping in my head. It's we be performing all the time. Let me think. I ain't write it down. Let me see. What did I do that day?
That's crazy. You don't know what piece you did week by week.
Who did I last battle? I mean, come on, y'all perform.
You went week 2. You went against Alley Poetry.
Right. I think I did Daddy Issue. Oh no, I did the Point of No Return, maybe. Yep. Yeah. The Point of No Return. That piece was a Black empowerment piece that I did for the National Civil Rights Museum competition. And it was one of my first few Black empowerment pieces. I didn't even think I could write those just because I had white friends. And then I'm like, I don't feel like, I don't know. I had to put myself in a different mind frame to write a poem like that, because I have to take myself back to what our people endured. And then I have to combine that with the fact that sometimes it's around us. I even lost my dad to police brutality. So like the racism and all those things I have to endure. So sometimes for me as a poet, I just release that way. I kind of just like let it out so I can forgive sooner. But the longer I keep it in, less likely I'm in a forgiving mood. So once I write about it, I'm forgiving it.
That girl deep.
Is that true? But what you doing?
Hey, I'm in here. We in
Why
here. We
you in
just
the dark, True? You trying to be so smooth, like Keith. Get out of there. He trying to be like Keith Sweat so bad.
You funny. You funny.
Can't see that. I look like an old lady trying to find me.
Case bad.
Like, don't be hiding from us, bro.
You still ain't say if you gonna win or not. Huh? I just want to know if you gonna win.
Who gonna win what?
Against Lady Crucible.
Bro, I don't know.
Bro, say you gonna win and stand on it.
I'm not saying it. I'm not gonna do that. Nope.
Say you gonna win and stand on it. You said you ain't losing another match this season. You gotta stand on it, bro.
And I said that's gonna be the only match that I'm willing to draw. So
bro,
I'm looking for a draw.
I want you to stand on the undefeated rest of the season.
Stand on that.
Listen, I said what I said, and I'm standing on that.
Okay.
What team?
Look, somebody done already ran their mouth a little too much, and he let his mouth overload his behind. So,
but he attacked it wrong, and you know that. He attacked that completely wrong.
I got something for y'all. So, as this is a family of poets. So, what I'm gonna ask, because it makes sense, who is the most improved poet from week 1 to now? In y'all own opinion, because I know everybody's style is different, and I know y'all watch all the competition. So, who has improved the best up to this far? Y'all go one by one.
I think it was Minister Rock before this past week.
I'ma say
True said Minister Rock.
Yeah, it was Minister Rock before this past week, but I think he fumbled this week.
I'm hitting y'all because they need to hear what y'all say.
What'd you say, Crucible?
So even before the competition started, when I first started, it was like I was reading off my phone. No lie. We had like a slight practice round where they gave us a slight test of what the judging was gonna be like. So I was given advice, and the advice was, you have powerful words. I need you to start projecting your voice. So like week 1, it was like, okay, I'm gonna see just how far I can push myself. Compared to when I first started, compared to now, I have totally improved compared to when I first came in. Because when I first came in, I still didn't even have the confidence that I could even do this. Especially after I heard True Poet the first round. And it was like, what? Let me go ahead and look in the mirror and let me think twice. And then it was like, mirror, mirror on the wall. And this was no bullshit, y'all. It was like, mirror, mirror on the wall. And my reflection looked back. It was like, bitch, you one of the toughest of them all. And it was like, yeah, okay, I got this shit. I got this shit.
Yes.
And I just went in my first round, round 1, I just gave it my all. I basically now, my mindset now is basically just me being me and just giving it my all. That's all I can do.
Right. I mean, look, my pick will be Shorty Rock. And the reason why I say Shorty Rock is because the first week she stumbled. And she kind of got a low score because of the stumble. The second week, she did pretty good. She was improving. But this third week, she was standing up. She was performing. Her voice projection, it was on point. So if I had to look from week 1 to week 3, I would say I have to say Shorty Rock because she got out of her comfort zone. She's not used to being on camera, so she really got out of her comfort zone and really performed and delivered her poem. So for me, for her to see her from week 1 to week 3 and see the transformation that she's like, okay, I got to put in this work. This is what I got to do. I say Shorty Rock because she really, really put in that work. But we got Posey. We're gonna bring Posey back up here real quick. Posey. They say that's the judge that everybody know.
Hey, how y'all
What's up,
doing,
Posey?
man? Everybody lit, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm so glad you. I could tell him face to face.
Huh?
Posey. He buffering right now. He's buffering. Posey.
Why the phone on, man?
Hey.
Posey.
What up?
Posey.
I can hear you.
I got 2 words for you. Saturday, Sunday. I need you focused, sir.
Why you think I ain't focused? This me
I
every
need
day.
you focused.
I'm the most focused motherfucker on this.
Where did Rick go?
You think that I
I'ma
be
just
high,
say
I
this.
don't be focused? You think because I
I
be
be
high, I
high
don't be
too.
focused?
I know you focus when you high because I be high all the time.
Yeah, I be.
No, I'm gonna need
I
you to
think-
need
I
Don
think-
Julio and
I
Tequila
think-
Helio and
I don't think you used to a judge like me right now. I'm Posey / Simon / motherfucking Dirk Nowitzki / you know what I'm saying? Like this is me every day, man.
I
You know
said
what
he
I'm
was the
saying?
Simon
This
of the
ain't no
judges too.
facade or no act or none of that shit. Like this be for real. I get on my nigga them nerves.
Posey,
Like,
calm down. I'm
always,
just fucking with you.
you know what I mean?
I'm just fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. But one thing, no, what I really wanted to say was, when you gonna actually get, you know what I'm saying, in the group chat with us, you know what I'm saying, and we,
I be in the group
get
chat.
the
You
shit
want
right.
my number?
For real,
I'm the
you know?
only 214 number.
No, not that. No, you not. No, you not getting what I'm saying. We want some interaction, not text. We want some interaction, like some actual one-on-one time where we can actually practice with our coach.
Call me anytime. I don't work. I trap. You can call me whenever the fuck you want.
Allegedly,
If I ain't in the studio, I'm
allegedly,
like you ain't gotta.
allegedly, allegedly,
Ain't no damn
allegedly.
well, yeah, allegedly. You
Oh
right.
my God. See,
But
that's why
you
I
can call
like
me
you.
whenever.
That's why, you know what? I ain't even finna hold you. I ain't even finna hold you. That's why I love you. I love the hell out you, because see, you keep it 100. You keep it real. This
Yeah,
man
yeah,
said
man.
I allegedly trapped. I'm
That's
at
what it's
home.
about.
Look, I'm rolling up weed right now. So look, when I go to roll my blunt tomorrow, I will be giving you a call, sir.
Yeah,
I
man.
would
You can call
definitely
me
be giving you a
whenever.
call though, because I would like to have some
I told Empress if she sweep one. I
I
told
heard your
Empress if she
vocals, you
sweep
know,
one more nigga, I'm buying
the
her
last,
lunch.
I think that was around.
Look. He said
Hey, when
Empress
y'all
playing one more round.
y'all dropping
One
the
more
Empress
battle.
poem?
You know what? Look,
That shit.
I'm gonna have to get on that
TK,
bandwagon
Hey,
TK, when you dropping the Empress
rounds before
poem
I can get a little.
Empress. Let me see.
versus Big Mon, because she killed my dude. I'm trying to figure out how.
Okay, let me see. Week 2. Let me
She got like a
see.
96.
Because I told her how, but that's a secret between me and my teammate. I know she
Nah,
got a
I
97.
wanna hear that. I wanna hear that piece.
Hey, Shorty Rock, what's up, baby? Hey, Righteous Soul, what's going on?
TK,
I
speaking of
K
TK, I haven't seen my
Spaz in
second
this
week video yet.
motherfucker. True Poor tried to
It's
dog
gonna
me
come out.
out.
It's gonna come out. I'm doing dropping 3
OGB
at a
Rich.
time.
What's up, bro?
Man, what everybody got? How
I gotta
y'all out feeling
take me
tonight?
a
All
trip
right.
to the store nine. And this man done got me ready to go goddamn get on him level.
Y'all see the little fire shit? Badass post, you know what I'm saying?
Who's the funny?
They
Badass
got
Yeah.
me
skyline. This shit the
Who's it
vibe, man.
getting
Hey
blur?
TK, has my week 2
Hey.
video came out yet?
No, it's gonna come out probably tomorrow or the next day. I'm dropping 3 at a
TK,
time. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hey yo. Okay, yeah. I'm dropping 3 at a time. So if it don't
okay.
drop tomorrow, it might drop the next day.
Hold
I
on,
got a couple.
do you feel like it's gonna be hard? But you ain't told me yet.
Oh, okay. No, I was just asking. I'm promoting all the videos, no matter whose videos they is. If
Hey,
I see
hey,
them, I'm promoting them.
hey, Poos.
Huh?
Oh, and by the way, Poosie, there's a
Hey,
for those that haven't done it yet, there's a link that I put in the I think I put it in the team captains group chat. It's the link for Clubhouse. That link is a whole
man, I
other
don't got.
platform for
I
us to
don't.
be able to practice, work on our delivery, our performance. It's not a video app, but it's an audio app.
Man, I know what Clubhouse is, but I don't got Clubhouse, so I got to download Clubhouse and shit. Cool. Okay.
No,
Hey,
you
Poos.
ain't got to buy it. No,
I
you ain't
said
got to buy it.
download.
Basically, it's just for the league. It's a house for the league. I got a whole house created for the league, and it's basically just for us. It's
For
not
sure.
for the community.
I'm gonna do
It's
that.
just this house is basically just for us, and it's for
I
all
don't blood.
teams, not just.
Hey, Poos, I gotta ask you a question. So going into
Yeah.
week 4, we gotta buy this week. We ain't doing nothing this weekend. We gotta buy. So going into week 4 to week 5, week 6, how you gonna view your judging? Is your judging gonna change, or
Hell no. It's only gonna get worse and more crucible. Hell you talking about? Like I'm not doing hell no, it's not getting nicer. Niggas better bring they motherfucking A game. This shit for like I say, I know my team working hard in the bitch. Even the motherfucker who slack off. I know every team working hard in the bitch. Motherfucker better come with it. Or yeah, they gonna be like, man, that's a bitch ass nigga, fool. Like, yeah, I'm talking about straight up. Hell nah, it's only gonna get harder. My judging only gonna get harder.
look?
I
So
want
I
to hear
got a
that shit.
question. You
Crack rock
gave
only.
your own poet a 9. You gave your own poet a 9.
So what
What
that
was
tell
you
you?
thinking about?
I did not
Shit,
mean to
what
laugh
do
like
that
that.
tell you? What was you thinking about, TK? What do that tell you if I gave my that mean I'm not biased at all. That mean motherfucker better bring that shit or your ass gonna feel like shit. Cause everybody else can be not no disrespect to the other judges. Everybody else can goddamn just bless your game. But just think about that 5 or that 4. That shit gonna count like a bitch when that goddamn score get tallied up. And I ain't saying I'm just out here trying to hoe. I want to hear beautiful poetry. I love y'all shit. Y'all is amazing. Y'all got the best confidence ever to get in front of some motherfuckers and recite this shit that y'all never met in y'all life. That shit is lit as hell. But if you think that I'm gonna be a hoe ass nigga and just sit here and give you a 5 because you sat there and wrote some shit, I can go write some shit. I can just recite some shit. Roses red, violets are yellow.
So is it
Trap, go crazy, jump like Carmelo, beat the block down, run through the meadow. I ain't selling flour, I'm selling gas, but it's the same thing.
Why, bro?
Oh, I get at a 3.
Okay, so I got a question.
Ooh.
Okay, so I got a question.
Where my snaps at?
I really got a question. So is it true that I almost made a thug
2 on impact.
Believability. How much is believability?
A 1. A goddamn 1.
Real talk.
Hey, but delivery was a stiff 2.
Okay, so I got a question for you. Hey, Lucy, I got a question for you.
Stiff 2.
Oh yeah, True 4 can't wait to fuck me.
Wait. I'm gonna be the asshole judge. I'm gonna be the asshole judge. For performance, I give you a 0.
I ain't right there.
For substance, I give you a 0. I'm just.
I ain't right there. I ain't right there.
No,
I just came out the top of the head.
I do got a question. I know. I'm just fucking with you, but I do got a question. So is it true I almost made a thug cry?
Oh yeah, man. That Mama I'm Trying to Change, that was the best. Well, that was the best last week, motherfucker. So this week I need that new shit. If you don't make a thug cry twice, then bullshit. Nah, but all bullshit aside, that was a hard ass. I ain't gonna lie, you did that. You know I told y'all that in the group chat, man. That's what I'm saying. You did that for real. Nigga didn't cry. If I did it with blood, but that was hard though. That was amazing. No cap.
Look, man, look. That's why I'm saying that it's the convention. Like it was tough. I ain't new shit, man. Look,
I gotta tell y'all, TK called me this morning, cussed me the fuck out. He said that I pissed some people off, and he said I'm a hoe ass nigga. But so I gotta keep being a hoe ass nigga. I ain't living in TK. I'm gonna go all the way. If motherfuckers don't come with that shit, if it ain't,
I will say this here. I will say this here. The person that you gave a 9 to, he kind of pissed.
That nigga
and I heard some new ink that he dripped today.
It was a peach.
That wasn't an apple. That was a peach.
If you start pulling out that apple,
because he was trying to change Georgia.
What happened?
He pulled out an apple and bit it, and then he was talking about.
Pulled out a peach.
He said if your tongue. He said your tongue bleeding is like holding a secret. I don't want to hear that type of shit, man. Hey, I'm just one judge. It's 4 other judges. And tell that nigga it's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Hey, so the peach was a part of the poem?
Peaches, apples.
He bit an apple at the end, and then he twirled around.
It was a peach.
Computer desk chair like a 360. With his legs in the air. The fuck, nigga, you ain't getting fired for that. I don't give a damn.
So Pussy. So I asked this question to all of them. We didn't really get to finish because you hopped in, which was good.
Hey, drop that footage.
So from day one to now, who is the most improved poet that you've seen so far?
Can I give 3?
Yeah, you can give 3. Go ahead.
3.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
It matters though.
Number one. I'm gonna go motherfucking Nick Nova from Memphis. You hear me?
Yeah, you said Nick Nova?
From Memphis, that's number one. Number two, I'm gonna go Lady Crucible.
Okay.
Hey, and then number three, what's my man TK? Not Minister Rock. What's my man? From West Side Chicago.
Oh, K-Spaz?
K-Spaz.
He on the screen.
Hey, well, I can't.
the top people.
I can't hear y'all. My damn phone going a little low and shit. Then I gotta finish this damn song. But True Poet and what's the nigga for TK? You know, bitch.
I said most improved. I didn't say going hard from day one. I'm saying most improved. Like
TK, what's my nigga name? Fool?
K-Spaz.
Nah, we off K-Spaz, but I gave it 3, but it was 2 more that I just know. Like I be calling this nigga TK. He
Minister Rock.
Also the poet.
No, he froze out. Man. Look.
So,
but that's posted, man. Look. Crazy, probably one of the more energetic judges we have. Hey, you gonna keep it 1,000? Look, I don't know why he didn't see you, K-Spaz. You right on the stream, man. Look, crazy.
He wasn't looking at the screen. That's all. He wasn't looking at the screen.
But look, man, look. Go ahead.
To answer the question of who I think I really wish that I'd have been able to catch Walkland Dynasty to see his growth. You know what I'm saying? Because the first battle that he did, after he did it, he called me and we talked for about an hour. We talked almost about an hour. And I was really looking forward to seeing him grow throughout the whole competition. And also Oso. And I still haven't been able to get in touch with Oso. Those are the two that I was looking at. Like, I know I'd be able to watch them flower throughout this whole competition. And no,
but look, we still got time, man. Look, man, it ain't over, man. Look, we gonna still get this work in and make it do what it do, man. Look, either or, we still gonna rise to the top. But one thing or two things I can say, you worry about the team also, but you got to put up points because the last 4 standing poets is going to the Poetry Bowl. They gonna battle for a champion of poetry life. And when I tell you, it's not gonna be this easy. It's not gonna be this easy. Y'all gonna have prompts that y'all gonna have to write about. Y'all gonna have to deliver without no pen, no paper. This gonna be video. It's gonna be a lot of pressure. It's gonna be different. You're gonna have the judges there live in your face. You're gonna hear Pussy in present talking cash money. Are y'all ready for this?
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be
Wait, did you say we gotta perform with no pen and paper?
No pen. Hey, this is the Poetry Bowl. It hit different. You have to stand up there with no pen, no paper.
You in training. You in training to be great, greater than what you are.
Look, that's the main stage. That's when the lights, cameras come on.
You can do it. You could do it.
Look.
Oh, I got faith in myself. My mama told me I could do anything.
Better see.
Look, we gonna see. We gonna see.
No,
we're gonna have
that made me, this made me think about something that my sister and shout out to my middle sister, TT. She asked me a question the other day that like really hit home. She was like, after your first win, she said, do you feel like this is something that you should have been doing long time ago? And she really made me sit back and think, like, damn, like, yeah, I do. And she was like, and being where you at now, how do it make you feel? I was like, honestly, it make me feel good. And the community that I'm in and the support that I have that I didn't think I had is just amazing. It's just, being able to meet new people instead of just like, oh yeah, I know him because we sit on the same platform. But see, now I can say, oh yeah, me and K-Spaz, yeah, we didn't kick it in real life. We didn't really sat down and chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be where, again, we might be on different teams, but we one big family, bro.
No, that's a fact. That
People might as well get used to it.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as y'all in.
Look, put your feet up and get comfortable. But look, man, I ain't gonna hold you too much longer, man. Look, I got a lot of stuff I gotta do, man. Look, I got a lot of videos I gotta edit, man. It's gonna be lit, man. Y'all stay tuned, man, and watch what Portrait Life gonna do. We have the Red Dragons, we have Diagnosis, we have Bold Words, and we have Living Legends in the building. We have the captains in the building, the lead of the lead, the cream of the crop. Yes, I said it. We are here. Portrait Life League. If you didn't know, you better find out. Go subscribe to Portrait Life League. Go watch the videos, comment, like, subscribe, share, do all that. See all these dope poets. Support your favorite poet. Y'all see the merch. Go buy one of these True Poet jerseys, one of these K-Spaz jerseys, one of these Lady Crucible jerseys, one of these Shorty Rock jerseys. Hey, it's going down. Poetry. Yeah, we here. Man, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and go to the end. Look, I'm gonna bring up Shorty Rock. Shorty Rock, tell the people who you are and where you're from and what team you represent.
I'm Shorty Rock out of North Carolina, representing Team Diagnostics with a pin of 7.
Let's go. I'm gonna bring up Lady Crucible. Lady Crucible, tell the people who you are and where you from and what team you represent.
Hey, I'm Lady Crucible, aka Mistress of Mayhem, representing the Red Dragons. Red Dragons all day, Chi-Town. Let's go.
Let's go. And I'm gonna bring up one of the coaches, B Rich. Tell the people who you are and where you from and what team you represent.
I'm B Rich at Deuce 7 Records out of Kansas City, Kansas, representing Team Diagnosis. So y'all be ready and stay tuned.
Let's go. I'm gonna bring up K-Spaz, K-Spizzle. Tell the people who you are and where you from and what team you represent. Yeah, unmute your mic.
Yo, I'm K-Spaz. I'm from the west side of Chicago and I'm representing Bold Words. Be good.
Let's go. Bold Words in the building. But last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and bring up True Poet. Tell the people who you are and where you're from and what team you represent. I don't know, True. You gotta unmute your mic, True.
Am I here? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Hold on, can you see me though?
No, I can't. Oh yeah, I can see you now.
Y'all know what it is. It's True Poet. Out of Little Rock, Arkansas, representing, the one and only Living Legends. Y'all know what it is, man. It's up from here. It's up.
Hey, y'all heard it from True Poet. The first round, first pick, the highest point scorer, the 3-0, the best record. Hey, he the face of the league. Y'all better act like y'all know. True. We out. It's TK the Poet. You already know it, so you ain't got to quote it. And if I spoke it, you already know what that means. Y'all wrote it. Hey, pull me up. Let's talk about this real quick. Portrait Life League, the Pin Set. Hey, we got some stuff going on. Hey, we got a bye week, but we're going to come back in September and we're going to do this thing right. So y'all stay tuned. Watch out for True Poet, Lady Crucible, Shorty Rock, K-Spaz, the team captains. Man, we going live, man. Act like I know it. But also tune in to see Pussy and his crazy antics and all the stuff that he brings. But all again, shout out to everyone, Be Rich, and all the poets across the board. Look, matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and run them down. We have Alley Poetry, we have Empress, Poet Without Apology, Lady Crucible, Poet Scar, Sabaz the Poet, Serenity Speak, Beauty the Poet, Cinnamon Soul, Guy Indigo, Minister Rock, Shorty Rock, Dope Female, Righteous Soul, Purpose, True Poet, Kiao Maganja. We have Big Mun. And also we have Walkland Dynasty, K-Spaz. The Poet Has Spoken, Nick Nova, his poet, and also we have Also the Poet. Those all 24 poets across the league. Man, shout out to everyone. And man, tune in. Watch the video. Portrait Life League. Go subscribe now. Not tomorrow, but today. And we out, man. Y'all already know it. Tune in. You heard? We out.
Get the money with you or with your not. Get the broken with it with the pop. Your corn, I invest up in the stock. Left everybody went straight up to the top. Don't care like me or like me not. See the I spin the block. Ain't gon' stop till see them all drop. Grave your field, yeah, I see the plot. Grave your field, yeah, I see the plot. Ain't gon' stop till see them all drop. See the I spin the block. Don't care like me or like me not. Left everybody went straight